Come on, Roach.
Seems everything's ready.
Aye. Soon as we catch sight of them, we'll block the road against the whole unit if need be. And, you know, I think, and it's not like I'm not eager to crack some holier-than-thou bugger's skulls, but seeing as we've got a Doppler, wouldn't it have been easier to have him release Dandelion and be done with it?
Too suspicious. Think about it. Menga disappears, then shows up with a scar on his face to release Dandelion.
I suppose you're right.
Priscilla, what are you doing here?
Some child brought a note from Dudu. The convoy will leave at dawn. May I stay with you? I can't stand it. Sitting at home, worrying about Dandelion.
Never fear, my dear. You'll get your warbler back. Just hope he's got his... Damn it! Gotta watch the rhymes in the presence of a lady.
Go back to town.
Please, I shan't be any trouble.
Oh, come on, Geralt. Leave it go. Let her stay. Look at her, all weepy-eyed. Like my Mutsy with his guts knotted up.
This is no place for her. Something happens, I don't want to have to explain to Dandelion why she was here to begin with.
Need I remind you that you're here to rescue Dandelion, not me? Seems I can take care of myself.
Fine. But remember...
I know. As soon as the fighting starts, I'm to stand at a distance.
Not much happening just yet. And there may be some time before it does.
Well, how about a game of Gwent?
Don't really feel like it. You two play.
All right. You know the basics, that's clear. Now we can play for real.
They're coming! They're coming now!
Priscilla, stay here. Dandelion. Damn it.
Geralt, go after him. Leave these here to us.
What's it? 3 more shits out the hole!
Shit. Lost him. Gotta look for tracks. Road through here. How long you gonna make me wait? Not good. Prints are deep. Horse was carrying a heavy load. Hoofprints.
Look! Look!
Anyone ride through here? 2 men. One slung over the saddle like a sack.
Oh, aye, something of the kind, Dash. But 'twere a wench you were carrying, swear it on me head. Where'd you come from?
Sounds familiar. Nuit de Beauclair. Dandelion uses it by the bucket. Trail should be clear.
Off at the knees. Didn't even know what he was after.
Think someone let something slip.
If Big Willie got pissed again.
Hey, you! What the hell's afoot here?
What is it?
You tell me. One of them hunters barged into our hut.
There another man with him? Tall, dark-haired?
Aye, jabbering.
Dandelion. So, Hunter's barricaded himself inside?
Truth be told, there is.
Want to get rid of this Hunter or not?
Honest? We'd see you all gone. But he'll...
Thanks.
Sit there. There, I said, and shut it.
All right. But what then? How long do you think you've been keeping this house?
Quiet.
Don't worry about me. I'll be quiet. But those halflings, you can't trust me.
And how can I be sure that you won't try anything?
I'll go with you. It's not like I really have a choice now, do I?
And there'll be no trickery along the way. I could wring your neck like a fat hen, you realize.
Yes, but I also realize you won't. My corpse is worth nothing to you, whereas alive, like I said, 100 gold ingots. You've made a wise choice. Very wise. Might not be more than a sergeant today, but tomorrow...
Quiet! Quiet.
Oh, come on! Oh, good.
Geralt, must you ruin everything? I had him just where I wanted him. It is good to see you, friend. Been a while since you were last in Novigrad. What's...
Come on, we'll talk outside.
Priscilla! What are you doing here?
You all right? You had me worried sick.
Dandelion, you rascal. Got this lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
Shame you arrived too late to see us hoodwink that hunter. I had a plan all set, but then Geralt...
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so focus. Where's Ciri?
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here, you haven't...
I know you tried to help her. Gotta say, I'm having trouble understanding why you went to Whoreson Jr. of all people.
No one else came to mind. Maybe, given more time, I'd have done things differently, but Ciri said the Wild Hunt was on her tail. Whoreson seemed pretty harmless by comparison.
Something went wrong.
So you've heard everything. I hope you're not mad. You can't be. My plan was perfect. Until we put it in motion.
Heard enough about your plan. Need to know what happened to Ciri now. When did you last see her?
We were on Temple Isle, running from Whoreson's men.
Together, lads! Grab the bitch!
We have to run! Grab a horse to the temple!
Keep it together, lads!
They're headed for the square. After them.
Guards! Guards!
Dandelion!
Siri! Siri? Damn it!
Arrest that man!
Ah, what an adventure. 1 minute we were pulling off the heist of the century, the next we were prey. A pack of hunters on our tail.
Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all.
Gave me enough material for a volume of ballads. And this one was...
That all you care about? The ballads this'll inspire? Egos swell a bit lately? Getting more and more selfish with age.
What is that about?
It's about Ciri.
Why would I ever worry about her? You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take care of herself, believe me. Anyway, she's got to come back for that little box. The trinket that started it all.
Mean this?
You get it from Whoreson? Whoa, Ciri'll be overjoyed. Whoreson, on the other hand's got to be pretty furious.
Whoreson's dead.
Ooh. Guess you're no stranger to fury either. Well, can't say I regret the man's abrupt passing. Deserved it as much as he deserved that awkward nickname. What about our old friend Siggy Reuven? Been to see him yet?
He's fine.
Oh, that's too bad. Because there's a good chance he's furious with me.
Ciri ever tell you what this is? And Whoreson, why'd she go to him with it?
She went to Whoreson because I took her there.
Could have guessed that was your idea.
What? Her magic bauble was broken. Whoreson had access to the mages who could fix it. Besides, she needed help deciphering a curse. Its incantation.
What was Ciri's interest in this curse? Did she want to cast it or lift it? She tell you?
She wasn't all that willing to talk about it. I didn't want to pry.
The one time when it might have been useful.
But I'm almost positive she meant to lift it.
Off who? What? Or was it about her directly?
No. I don't think so. I mean, she didn't look cursed. But boy, was she in a hurry.
Know any more about the curse? Something specific, a detail, anything?
Well, I know the words.
You're kidding.
No, they were Elven. Ciri was constantly repeating them to herself. Probably not to forget. Went like this. Vafile Elaine, Kiadmil Foli. Gladiv Dorn Ep Tenaid, Bundro Isne Iakas.
Doesn't mean a thing to me.
Even less to me.
Damn it, that's just not enough. Ciri say anything else?
Didn't say much at all, to be honest. Geralt, she's no longer that little girl who ran around Kaer Morhen. Sure, she's still impulsive, alive, but she's also stubborn and sulky. Apple didn't fall far from the tree, let me tell you.
Right. She slipped away again. I was so close.
She came here from Velen. Somebody there helped her, apparently. Maybe she went back.
Doubt it. Talked to the Baron there. He's the one helped Ciri. Said she rode off to Novigrad to look for Yen and me. And Yen's in Skellige, looking into traces she thinks Ciri left behind there.
So, Skellige?
Skellige.
You two have chatted enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion.
And I'll gladly have a go at him when you're done. Let's get back to the Rosemary in time.
Well, I've certainly had my share of excitement for one day. A juicy roast in a soft bed with fluffy pillows. I think that's the least I know. We haven't seen each other, talked in ages. Consider dropping by if you're in the area.
I'm sure to be by sometime soon.
I'll hold you to that, Geralt. See you soon. And thanks again for today.
Why ever would he want? We are grateful. We wanted to demonstrate that. So, we got this wee gift for you.
Portrait of the Hierarch. Nice.
It's nothing really. Got oodles of them. Just, if you wouldn't mind not mentioning where you got it. All right?
All right. Farewell.
You've been here, you've been there. So tell me, is it... When this is all over, I aim to open...
Geralt of Rivia.
Mentioned you have a problem.
Mm-hmm. It's Vess. She took a couple of lads across the river. She plans to hit the Black Ones at Mulberydale.
So, sounds about like what guerrilla fighters do.
Yes, when they're ordered to. Whereas I forbade her from leaving camp. Indefinitely.
Why Mulberydale? Why'd Vess go there?
The peasants from the village aided us earlier. The Nilfgaardians learned of this. Word got out that...
Honestly, Vess's desire to save the villagers makes sense.
War means death. Not only for the soldiers, for the common folk as well. You can't save them all, it's that simple.
Funny. Had you for an idealist.
You were right to. Are right to. But I have one ideal. A free
Don't trust Vess anymore?
Bollocks. She's prepared to die for me. Ah, that's not the problem. Know what distinguishes a soldier from a common swashbuckler?
The uniform.
It's a serious question.
A rhetorical one.
Soldiers think tactically. They know when to strike, when to fall back, when to... Vess finds this difficult. She's impulsive. I confined her to the camp because I feared that sent out she'd go rabid and make a mistake.
Alright, so you've got a problem. Insubordination. What am I supposed to do about it?
I doubt Vess has entered the village. More likely she and the boys lie in wait in the woods nearby. We must find her before she attacks and stop her. You're a good tracker. Help me.
Count me in.
Thanks, Geralt. I'll owe you a favor. Meet me in Velen beneath the Hanged Man's tree. It's just a short jaunt. You trouble with Greyhawks. It's the village below. Black with Nilfgaardians already.
No sign of Vess.
Well, she may be impetuous, but she's not stupid. She's waiting for her moment. Probably attack after dusk once... Shh! What now?
A trio, lightly equipped, sneaking closer. Over there, near the...
Death to the Black Ones!
Help me! Circa!
Looks like we're too late.
Geralt, we have to help. Follow me. God damn it, Vess! Have you gone completely mental? You ignore my orders, go off on a suicide mission, and instead of donning a breastplate, you dash into battle, shirt open, navel and whatnot exposed!
You're not my father, Roach. You've no right to tell me what to wear.
But I am your commander, and you will obey me! Guerrilla will...
I could not abandon them. They helped us.
It's a soldier's job to kill, Vess, not save, not rescue. If that is not to your liking, join the Sisters of Melittle Ace. Give me your weapon. You'll get it back when you wise up, if you wise up. Move out!
Ren.
Uh-oh. Got yourselves a prisoner.
We don't take prisoners. You took my weapon, Roach. So I must manage with my bare hands.
Leave him alone. There are corpses enough here.
What?
You heard me.
I did, and I can't believe it. He came here to murder civilians. He's seen us. Will you have him return to his camp and report?
Emir knows we can kill his men. Let him learn that we can also show mercy.
Roach is right. Besides, killing a defenseless...
What is it with you, Roach? Did the Witcher take your stones? They're sadists. He's the occupier.
I will explain later. You, Nilfgaardian, piss off.
Morentai. Nes dirmad ava.
Go, before I change my mind. We should go before a patrol comes along. Thank you, Geralt. Ever need any help, you know where to find me.
She casts no spells. On my honor.
An elf's honor worth less than a man's shit.
It's chamomile and goatwind. She brewed teas for stomach pain.
Aha! So she did make potions. Drew, make a note.
Now we do.
Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass? What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Why have you shut the city gates?
So's we can clean it of mages, witches and other scum. Aim to catch every last one of them.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But where...
Not your concern. Back to your post.
Regards from Siggy Reuven.
To be elegant like me.
Easy.
What's the hurry?
To be a purveyor of
My
cheap
prince.
whores and watered down wine?
Hey!
I'd give
can't
you a
control what I
discount
inherit.
for heroic
You can
deeds,
control
but
what
madam,
you do with it.
Well,
I know.
you know.
I know, which is exactly why I'm considering...
Oh, you're
This
always
night.
consider.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine?
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit... Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a...
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember?
I remember.
How could you forget? And this... That is, of course...
Maybe the Vivaldis would give you a loan. I'd vouch for you.
Funny you mention that. I went to see Vivaldi. You know what he said? Witchers... But I have another idea. I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a... We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
You know I bought that wine for...
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need...
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate...
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina. Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Irina. What will you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only buts in this plan will be the ones... Get the sword from Madame Irina and...
Old man Newman left me a gift after
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them...
What's the fuss about? Can you not read...
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are...
Oh, Geralt. Glad you came.
What's this about?
Nothing. I just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off.
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got... Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make...
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without a shovel.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance, Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to...
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards.
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards.
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim...
Wait, you don't even know where to...
Nah, it's not as bad as that. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought it.
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Telling you for the last time.
Yes?
Go away.
Trouble? I've got my eye on you.
We 2 children. How am I?
Locked. But looks like Zed's inside. And in hot water. Gotta find another way in. Must be Zed.
Find it?
No.
Oh, Duke will be peeved we didn't get Zed to spill where he keeps the ledger.
I tried, didn't I?
Might have pressed him too hard. Shit. Well, at least we got the Isengrim card.
Greetings. Isengrim foil Tiana from the Scoia'tael deck. I wonder how much this card's worth. And we're looking for something. We're looking for something. Sniffing around for. And we're looking for something. And we're looking for something. Either Zed had an ornery cat, or there's a hidden compartment under there. And we're looking for something. And we're looking for something. Either Zed had an ornery cat, or there's a hidden compartment under there. be the names of people Zed sold cards to. Zoltan ought to have a look at this.
On the guards. We'll use the ducks. Wonderful.
Really use size. I'm about to get my arse.
Zoltan?
Get out.
About those cards.
You got them?
Got the Isengrim card.
Show it here. Ha! They say hell's a beauty.
Zed's dead. I ran into his murderers.
Won't cry over spilt Zed.
Zoltan, sure this business isn't getting a little too dangerous? I mean, men are dying over these cards.
Just Zed. Believe. Besides, I'm certain he snuffed his killers out on the spot.
Didn't find the other cards.
Fuck! Bugger must have sold them.
Listen, got Zed's ledger.
Show me. Entries show him selling the cards to Caesar.
Who's Caesar Bilzen?
Cleaver's clerk. A decent fellow once, but so high and mighty now.
Fishing?
We met at the Anglers Club. The pride of the Pontar. But Caesar don't show around there.
At least we won't have to run around town looking for him. Ravi. Who's he?
A common card sharp and a swindler. Ever since I gave him a smacking, things between us have been frosty.
Zoltan, seems awful important to you.
Thanks, Geralt. We can see Caesar together. Meet, and if you want to see Ravi first.
All right. See you later.
And no need to pussyfoot around with Ravi. Beat him about the ears.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Ooh.
Two!
I've had enough of it. Need some...
What do you have on? So long.
They say some witches spy for the blood.
Welcome. Welcome.
What have you got there? So long.
What's your hair lately?
Need some...
What do you have? So long.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox folks. Hard by tomorrow, what you can find.
Ah, you're here. How'd you make out with Ravi?
Haven't been to the Sturgeon yet.
Fine, fine. Ravi's not going anywhere. Let's clean out Caesar Bilzen first. We'll do this. I'll chat him up while you sneak upstairs and...
So what's in this cabinet?
Ah, no man knows. You'll be the first to see it. I suspect it's either to do with buggery or metallurgy. But you can tell me what...
Shivi!
Caesar Bilzen. I remember our quarrel about...
The pike's king of the Pontar.
Well, you see, I've come to convince you it's the catfish. And I do not come empty-handed.
Who's he?
Well, him. Well, that's Geralt.
Does, Geralt fish?
Yeah. Cast an earthworm the other day. Caught this huge perch.
In the Pontar?
You betcha!
Can't listen to this hogwash sober. Come in!
So what, Fitzhanders or eager biters, if they taste like shite and soapy water?
That's 'cause you're about as good a cook as a goat's arse is a clarinet. Just recently, I took some fresh thyme.
And it tasted like thyme-flavoured shite.
Shut it. So, recently, I took this thyme...
Geralt? Care to chime in? How's Xander taste to you?
Happen to like Xander.
'Cause you're a witcher! What you shoving them?
A witcher?
Bilzen! Did you... Ah!
You're not...
Excuse me for a minute.
Go on! So, when are we gonna go noodling for catfish?
I'm done fishing with you.
Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Knife looks like it's attached to the tabletop. Drawer's open. Fits perfectly. Secret door behind a bookcase. Classic. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Dining set from which Emperor Neri during his coronation ceremony. Full armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade. Excellent condition. Portrait of Emperor Emir, tempera on wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say. Joachim de Ved's skull. Pretty grim curiosity. Here's Fringilla, dining set from which Emperor Emir ate during his coronation ceremony. Dining set from which Emperor Emir ate during his coronation ceremony. Zoltan, time we were on our way.
Greetings, Belzen. We've a message for you from the boss.
Message?
Mr. Cleaver's variant.
Now, just a minute. If any...
Too late.
Leave him alone.
Cleaver will pay extra for killing them.
Damn the horse, son!
Thanks. How will I ever explain this to Cleaver?
I'd recommend a letter.
Right. Got a pack.
Good luck then. Farewell.
You've a soft heart after all, Geralt. Oh, by the by, splendid job with that.
Looked through Caesar's cabinet upstairs.
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, a portrait of Emir, Joachim de Ved's skull.
Oh, shite. But did you happen to take the rope? I know.
No.
If you say so.
Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian soldier. Magic spell on it of some sort, but I can't tell what kind.
Triss ought to know.
Triss is no longer around. Natalis card. Only one missing now. High time we saw Ravi.
Go. I should contact the buyer.
The thinking this deal's decided.
In short, he kisses your ass today, you'll bite it tomorrow.
To Skilliga, at your age. Now, the warlord. You're daft. Any man will tell you that.
A witcher? Oh.
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. What?
Well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime.
plan's crazier than it is sane. But there's...
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various...
Sounds fine. See you there.
Drop this job.
Look! One drink all I had. Son! Kick him!
The eternal fire protects us, to which it sure comes in handy.
How about that? It's the flea-ridden. Look how happy he is to see us. You happy, Ravi?
Sure, he'd be happier if you stopped digging the point of that dagger in his back.
Oh, you're just saying that because you don't know the...
Oh, you got the card. What else do you want?
If you'd just given it up as it is, that's all your fingers broke. See? Ravi's on board. What?
Agreed.
Honey, let's play! Let's play!
Yes!
Curb your enthusiasm.
But he...
So, now we'll... Blow it in the cat! Take him from the back!
Thanks. Don't know how I'll repay you.
The tallest card will do just fine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in a hurry.
The Natalis card, of course. Here. Any needs, Master?
That's just talk.
Zoltan?
Geralt.
Got the card, Zoltan.
Ha! Seems we'll make it, before the king of beggars buggers can get me. Come on. I arranged to meet the buyer at an old brewery. He'll be delighted to see we've got all the cards. The exchange. We should do it right quick.
Afraid your client might change his mind?
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the belle of the ball.
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about him, but he's of Duke silk, no doubt about that. You know me, Geralt. I'm not prejudiced against anyone, as long as they pay. Ah!
Ah, at last. I fear the body is gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed, more or less in that order. Now, the cards, please. I trust obtaining them.
Try it and find out.
Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have alive.
Doing it. Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse, son. I'll tend to the others.
Something like that way. Awful not the root, those out.
What? Can't understand a word.
Might as well stop.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha. Ha.
No. Rather make sure this was our last meeting.
So, you get him? You get the coin?
Yes.
And what about Duke? Finish him off?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's grand. Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or card? If you want gold, it's not a problem.
Kinda curious how the cards might serve me.
Excellent. I'll take the coin to the King of...
Good luck, Sultan.
Thanks, Geralt. And remember...
Attracted a woman once.
Yeah, Witcher. Show us what you're bringing in.
Reuben.
This one's still breathing.
Aye, it is, let it. Some still breathe as I toss.
Orders say got living souls to leave without party.
Thinking, punishable by death.
Oh, well...
Give me a haircut. So long.
Mutant! Well, pauper with a library. Imagine that.
Vile times.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It will just be more of a
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked.
La 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 la.
Just look at the freak.
Oof, that worked out quite well.
Ah, so good to see you.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected, Master.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Oof, I've worked up quite the appetite.
Why so glum? The old hat.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse, now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall...
Go on, Dandelion!
On guard! I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Any needs, master?
Got my eye on you.
What are you doing? Not enough time already.
What will the morrow
Just
bring?
hopped out for a smoke.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See? It's all peachy. So we...
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said, now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady...
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please just...
I've no idea what Dandelion would like.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
I associate boudoirs with a feminine elegance that also has an edge. Claws, you might say. That fits a cabaret perfectly.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take out.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's...
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
trouble?
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
Why you
Presence
are
is an
so
affront to the eternal fire.
Greetings.
Molly, everything all right? Open up!
Swivel your ass, it's a brothel.
It's not a brothel.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town. Hold on.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started
worrying about...
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house?
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working to...
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the...
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about...
Fine. Let's find the key.
Damn it.
Not here.
Now, where would she leave...
The key.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her...
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right. Talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's there. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose... in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was putty in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old one.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, and I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Port side.
See you soon.
I fucked up once. Blood came out.